Because they can't.
I did it on national radio.
Yeah, all these guys did it one day.
My mother tried to open her yap to me. I told her, shut up.
Well, you know how it is. When you were about 30, you pulled an earring out of your ear because of your mother.
My mom gave me a hard time.
His mother was coming over to dinner. He took out the earring.
I remember that. Yeah, it's funny.
I did. So I know what you're going through, but at some point you got to break the chain. It's hard, though, for him because he is supported by his parents. Yeah. I hear you. You still got that diaper, though, to meet Katharine McPhee.
I can't believe Jenks lived at home till 40. Is that true?
He'll be back.
I know it.
Jenks ain't going anywhere. All right, hey, Eric, I got to go.
Okay.
The Jenks family knows not to change the room.
I'm sorry your parents gave you a hard time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go figure out what you can do to meet Katharine McPhee.
Yeah, you got to do something. Call us and tell us what you're comfortable with, okay?
Okay.
All right. I still say tying you up to a bunch of balloons would be funny.
The fall is what?
The fall?
You won't fall. Don't worry. You ain't going anywhere. We're going to have you in this room. The highest you can fall is maybe 10 feet in this room.
You're not getting that high.
You're not even going to get that high. If we get you, with 100 balloons, if we get you 2 inches off the ground, it'll be a miracle. And plus, the feeling of flight must be unreal. I mean, to lift off the ground, it'd be like a superhero.
You might never want those balloons to go down.
I'm flying.
Look at me, way up high. I'm Balloon Boy.
See, you'll be a superhero.
Yes. My balloons keep me in flight.
You can fly over the city and solve with your balloon.
Able to leap nothing.
You'll never flush me down the toilet now with my balloon power.
Try mailing me, will you?
Hey, Artie, how many of the Yankees have got injured this weekend?
I didn't hear you over Fred's insane
music.
Insulting music of you. What?
What was your question?
How many Yankees have you lost so far this weekend?
Dude, don't worry about it. In October, we'll be there. Like always.
As far as I know, the A's have only had one injury.
Yeah,
so
well,
what? Nobody cares.
Yeah,
and they'll be watching the Yankees at the end of the season.
If you become Balloon Boy in here, Katharine McPhee can be your Lois Lane. What do you say?
I don't know.
Come fly with me. You can fly her. Remember that scene in Superman where Lois goes flying with Clark? She'll fall in love with you.
I don't think he can hold her. The balloons can barely hold him. He ain't taking over his life. If you're tying balloons to yourself, you can fly with me.
I'll show you how.
It's simple.
Could 100 helium-filled balloons lift him?
You gotta do that.
I don't know.
I doubt it. We could bet on it. We'd have a good time.
I think.
Are we talking the small balloons or like weather balloons?
Weather balloons.
Oh, yeah.
Weather balloons?
Yeah.
Oh, forget about it. I thought we were talking Mylar.
No. I got to make it safe. Got to use weather balloons.
Or maybe just like party balloons, like Elmo balloons.
Right. No. Mylar balloons.
The weather balloons, yeah.
Mylar balloons.
That's the silvery ones.
Those are called Mylar balloons?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
See how big the weather balloon is.
You're looking up weather balloons?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how big they are.
Well, you've got a lot going on with your computer.
I'd just like to see a bunch of birthday party balloons flying there.
Hey, I got to play a bunch of tapes. Hey, Eric, I got to go, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry with your parents. I mean, they got to lighten up a little bit. You know, you're having fun. You didn't do anything wrong. You measured your big deal. Tell them you didn't really measure it.
What do they want you to do?
Yeah, I mean, come on. You're trying to have some fun. Life's short. All right, thanks.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye for... Oh, that's his sign-off. Yeah. I forgot.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Said well, my friend. Did you hear who's back? Riley Martin. What is it, Gary?
It's, we're getting so much stuff, and I don't have breaks to talk to you about it. So if you go to Gary Preview page 2,
yeah,
it's sort of a three-part Eric thing going on there. First, it starts out with a voicemail from Tabitha Stevens saying that won't let her him.
Doesn't want her.
And then it follows up with a voicemail.
Can you imagine?
Eric calls and lays down the rules. I think he's ready to accept being put in a balloon chair.
Ooh.
And then that finishes up with the Jerky Boys call about putting in a balloon chair.
All right, wait. Let's listen to all three parts.
Hey, Will, it's Tabitha Stevens. How are you? I'm getting a little bit upset here about Eric the Midget.
Eric the Midget won't.
I think what I should do is maybe have him come on the show and meet me so I can be in front of everybody and kind of have Eric take a look at his body.
Right.
And then have him maybe touch my face with his little hands and then take his nice, wet little mouth.
Did you play this for him?
No, we're playing it for him now.
Where is he? Get him on the
What a giving
phone.
girl. This is why she's an angel.
I thought she's awesome.
If you were Eric the Midget, you wouldn't just do her?
I'm thinking about doing
that. Because then that would make me wet. Then I could get him to take those little hands and stick them in my... I think that'd be pretty... Then he could just finger bang me until I come. And then he could take his fingers out and stick them in my mouth. Hopefully he would have a boner by then. Then I'd have to take my hands after I spit in him and jerk him off. Hopefully he'll come in my hands. If he does that, then we'll move on to the next Hotel City. That's right. I'm going to have to take that guy.
Hold it a second. Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you listening to this?
I only heard a little bit.
Right, I'll start it over again for you, okay? You're out of your...
Everybody's jealous of you.
Evidently, you're driving Tabitha Stevens nuts because you won't do her.
Right.
Listen to this. I'm starting it over for your benefit.
Hey, Will, it's Tabitha Stevens. How are you? I'm getting a little bit upset here about Eric the Midget. I think what I should do is maybe have him come on the show and meet me so I can be in front of everybody and kind of have Eric take a look at his body and then have him maybe touch my face with his little hands and then take his nice, wet little mouth on my... Maybe he would like that, because then that would make me wet. Then I could get him to take those little hands. I think that'd be pretty fucking hot. Then he could just finger bang me until I come.
Could finger bang her. You hear this?
Yeah.
I keep listening.
And then he could take his fingers out and stick them in my mouth. Hopefully he would have a boner by then. Then I'd have to take my hands after I spit in him and jerk him off. Hopefully he'll come in my hands. If he does that, then we'll move on to the next Hotel City. That's right. I'm going to have to take that guy. We got to see. So let's see if our buddy Eric can handle me, Tabitha Stevens. Bye.
Dude. That didn't get you a little worked up?
No.
Lying dog. Then you're
but
gay.
she says she's right. She needs to be in here to enticing him.
She says he's going to finger me till I shut. Did you hear that? That doesn't sound hot to you?
No.
He's not here. He's not seeing her.
He's such a liar. You know what? I'm going to make you move back to the lake house. That doesn't turn you on.
Then she's going to take you to a hotel, dude. She's not even going to be finished with you in here.
Let me hear this message from you about accepting the balloon bit.
Hey, Will, this is a message to give to Howard. I will accept the balloon strapped to the chair.
No, we don't want to strap it to a chair. We want to strap it to you. I don't want you floating in a chair. Chair's not going to lift off. We want to float you. You want to be free of the chair. You're going to fly.
No. I'm not strapped in balloons straight to me.
Why?
Just because I'm not doing it that way.
Well, how am I going to get a chair to lift off the ground?
A simple lawn chair can lift off the ground.
No. There was a guy in Los Angeles, I don't know if you remember this, in the 80s that did that in a lawn chair, and he got stuck over L.A. for hours. I'm not interested in that. What I want to do is have you actually levitate. I want to get you at least 5 to 6 inches off the ground.
Then that's not going to happen.
Sure it is.
Then you're not meeting Katharine McPhee.
Yeah, well, then you're not going to have Tabitha Stevens or Katharine McPhee.
Oh, well.
Whose loss is it? We'll be sitting here with her. You'll be at home listening. Whose loss is it? We'll be sitting here with her. You'll be at home listening.
How many balloons did this guy... All we got to do is tie a weather balloon.
A weather balloon.
What did the guy say, the expert?
Well, from what I understand, it expands to whatever you need it to.
Oh, good. I want to get you about 6 to 10 inches off the ground.
No, I'm not doing it that way.
No.
Who needs to float a chair?
Why do we need a chair? Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand the chair. Don't you want the feeling of flight?
I mean, maybe we'll even let you walk. You know, we'll get you just up on your feet.
Yeah. What if we just get you 2 inches off the ground so that you can walk?
No.
Your little legs can move.
How many weather balloons would I need?
I think just one.
I'm tying one balloon to you. I'll put it on your belt.
Up you go.
See, I want to tie like 4 weather balloons to him.
Yeah.
So that he's like Superman. he's
like he can stretch out?
Yeah.
He might go into outer space with 4
And then we just blow on the balloons like with fans.
And get him out of here.
And move him across.
Blow him around the building.
Eric, you got to do it.
We'll pull you down to Scott Greenstein's office.
Yeah, I'm going to float you down to Scott Greenstein's office. We'll give you a show.
I'm not doing that.
We'll float you into Tim Sabian. You can have a meeting.
Right. Oh, Eric, please. I can't have you in a chair. That's not cool. What's with you in the chair?
That's the only way I will accept it.
We can't fly a
forget
chair. We're not doing that.
We're this close to getting Katharine McPhee in here, too. I'm sorry, but I have to insist that we float you with 4 weather balloons without a chair.
And we'll leave the balloons on you when you're with Tabitha.
Why is a chair better? Explain that to me. Why is a chair better?
I would just feel safer sitting in a lawn chair with a harness on and a helmet.
Helmet?
You know what ruins fun,
You're
Eric?
2 inches off the ground.
Eric, you know what ruins fun? Safety concerns.
Really?
Yeah.
That ruins fun. Helmets.
I'll acquiesce to the helmet.
The helmet is great. A great idea.
Yeah, in fact, we'll put a propeller on that helmet. We can work that in just fine.
Baseball has never been as fun as it used to be with helmets.
Right.
No, I understand his concern for a helmet. This guy's talking about, flight.
What's he going to damage?
Your body's almost useless. I don't know why you're so concerned about it.
Oh. My body's useless too, Eric. Don't worry about it.
What's it done for you?
No, seriously, Eric?
Guy has all these chicks chasing after him. He'd be hot.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is I don't think the chair is a concern. I would definitely be safe about it. We would check with experts.
You'd be harnessed to the balloon.
Right.
You're not coming out of there.
Besides that, that's going to add more weight to the thing. We'd have to add more balloons.
Plus, you're going to be in a helmet. I mean, you're going to be fine. Are you there? I mean...
Can we put him in a Superman outfit?
What are you going to wear?
Regular street clothes. I'm not wearing
come
any.
on. You got to wear...
You're a superhero.
I am not.
I demand a cape.
You won't wear a cape?
I want to wear a cape.
No, I do not.
Up and away in my beautiful balloon.
Do you sing at all yourself?
No.
No.
Say hot pants.
He's kind of got a James Brown thing. That's why I was thinking he could front the band.
Can you play the trumpet?
Smoking.
No.
Let me negotiate with you. What if we float you in a baby crib?
No, nothing.
A bassinet.
High chair.
What if we float you in a bassinet?
A basket.
Yeah, like the one.
No.
All right, look, Eric, here's my final offer. What if we float you in a pizza box?
No.
Or that bag that the pizzas come in. You're like when they keep them warm. There's a
How
little padding
about a
on that.
little itty-bitty bed?
How about we float you in a cup?
No.
All right, no, in all seriousness.
Like a little, like a flying carpet kind of thing.
In all seriousness, yeah, you have to wear an Alibaba outfit. Hey, Eric, seriously? I'm not trying to, there's nothing this, but I want to float you on a weather balloon, but I don't really want to put you in a chair. I think it would be an added burden. And I think it would be safe. I mean, we'll get experts. We'll strap you in. You're not going to be more than 3 or 4 inches off the ground, I imagine.
You're going to like it. You're not going to want to come down.
Believe me. I think you should just give it consideration before you just say no.
See, yesterday he was saying no to the balloon. He needs a day to think about it.
Right. All right? Just think about it.
Maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah. It won't, you know, it'll be fun, I think. Won't do anything to...
I'd love to fly.
We could arrange that. If Eric goes, I think we ought to float you in a balloon, too.
See, Eric, I'll go with you. We'll fly together.
Robin will fly with you. What is it, Bobo? What do you want to add to this?
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
You midget faggot. How could you not let Tabitha... How much longer you have on this planet? Enjoy your... Come on already. It's not...
Hey, Bobo, can we float your wig?
That might float.
Eric, what about what Bobo says? You're being a... Why not enjoy your life?
Really? How much longer you have, man? Every 4 years.
Eric, what do you think of what Bobo's saying?
I am just getting so sick and tired of this. Leave the thing with Tabitha Stevens alone. I'm not doing it. Take it off the table.
What?
What?
I'm tired of being asked by you and everyone else to do Tabitha. I'm not doing it. Period.
Hey, dude, I'm not doing it to... I'm trying to offer you a chance to get laid. Or a hand job.
And she called in. We just thought we'd play you her message.
Dude, no one's... You're the one who's putting a roadblock on that.
Between you and all the... half of the people on MySpace, I'm getting tired of being asked that question. I'm not doing it.
Look,
you have to do it.
MySpace account. What do we have to do with that?
We didn't have to tell you to open a MySpace account. I just don't understand how he couldn't do it. I mean, a nice hand job from Tabitha Stevens, please. A hand job? You wouldn't want her warm fingers wrapped around your little back and forth till you explode in a moment of ecstasy?
No.
Wow. Whoa. Until you hear that little gurgle come out of you?
Oh. Oh. I'm coming. Oh. Here comes my pygmy load. Oh. Oh.
Well, anyway, I tell you what. When I get Katharine McPhee in here, which I have to now, we're going to launch you into space.
You know, Katharine said she wanted to see you fly. That's the only way she's coming in.
Will you sing I Believe I Can Fly while we're flying you?
I believe I can...
All right, Eric, let me finish this message that you sent.
Stunt. Only thing is you can... Nothing any more degrading or can be added to it. It has to be done as it was offered. You guys cannot up the stakes any, or I'm out. The other thing, there's got to be more of a prize than just meeting Katharine McPhee.
Oh.
And I will go over that with you later.
What is that,
Number
Eric?
2 is there absolutely has to be safety harnesses on this chair and at least a construction helmet on my head.
Of course.
And it'll be done the day before she is to come in the studio.
Right.
That way there's less of a chance of her actually, hearing it or, knowing it that it happened. All right? Like I said, I'll talk to you more about it later. Bye for now.
What's the more of a prize?
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, for this to be the absolute last stupid thing that I have to do for the show.
Well, that I can't guarantee you. I mean, I could always put offers out to you.
Well, next year there's another Idol season.
Yeah. We're going to do more than float you. That Superman cape's going on. If there's a really hot Katharine McPhee type. All right. So what do you want? You want a kiss from her? Is that it?
No, not that. Just...
You want a hand job from her?
I can't arrange that.
Oh.
I can't get you a hand job with Katharine McPhee.
Wasn't expecting that.
I mean, if that happens because she just is turned on, fine.
I want one from Simon.
What do you want to do? What do you want to put your fist in her? I can't arrange that.
No.
Then what do you want? Tell me.
No.
Then what do you want? Tell me. I could probably get you a hand job from Taylor Hicks.
Could you put your little head in my... Yes.
Clay Aiken will fist you.
No, thank you.
You want a hand job from Taylor Hicks?
No.
All right, then what do you want? Come clean.
Well, for starters, my roommate would have to be coming with me. So,
All right, I can make that happen. Go ahead.
and he just started the new job, so to get time off, he'd be losing some money.
Oh,
here we go.
Hand in our pocket.
No, Eric. Here's what's going to happen. Day before Katharine McPhee gets in here, you're going to come in. I'm going to strap you up to a weather balloon.
You're going to fly.
And you're going to fly. With your helmet on. No cape. I agree to that. I agree to the day before because I understand you want to...
Present, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fly. I think you should fly right over to the couch, Katharine McPhee, but that's you're entitled to your dignity.
By day 2, you'll be able to work the balloon pretty well, I think.
Yeah. By day 2, you could navigate yourself over to the couch. And you really don't have much negotiating posture here. I could just take you and strap you to a balloon. I'm being a nice guy here.
We're telling you beforehand.
That's right. All right, so the day before, you'll float on a balloon, and then when Katharine McPhee gets in here, you will be seated next to her on the couch. I'm going to try and get her to touch you, and I'm going to try and get her to give you a kiss on the cheek.
See, I think all that's doable. She'll hug and kiss him.
And I'm going to try and get her to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow to you, Eric the Midget. That is what I can work out. If these conditions are acceptable, this can all happen.
Right.
All right, you take that, you think it over, discuss it with your people, and get back to me.
Calling all my people. Emergency meeting.
If you need to discuss it with your fans on MySpace or whatever, I think it's a reasonable offer. I think once you're flying, you might even enjoy it.
You might never want to take off that balloon.
You never know, man. One small step for man. One giant leap for midget kind.
I think it'll be a great segment.
You've always wanted a job. You'll be flying around. You can do calculations.
You're the Amelia Earhart of this show.
You could do traffic reports.
We could have a traffic guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Eric in the balloon.
No, Eric on the balloon.
We're backed up on the Major Deegan.
Now, I could have made this a lot worse. I could have made you sing like the Lollipop Guild while you were flying, but I didn't. I'm just curious to see if we can float you, that's all.
Right.
All right. Get back to me, okay? I still don't have her secured anyway. This is all in theory. Thank you.
But it would make us work a lot harder if you were going to fly.
Oh, I would kidnap her. The thought of you in flight just makes my heart sore. And I think you're going to love it. You want to know what I think? I think when Katharine McPhee gets in here, you're going to want to be on your balloon.
Show her your powers.
Why? Because you're going to be able to fly, my friend.
Yeah.
Seriously, Lisa, you're a hot chick. If you saw a guy flying, wouldn't that turn you on?
Oh, yeah. Superpowers.
Right. Like X-Men.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman Jr.
I'm flying. I could be Wolverine.
I'm Balloon.
I'm the human balloon. What do you think?
Move over, Chuck Yeager.
You think his super name should just be Balloon?
Balloon. She's Storm, he's Wolverine. I'm Balloon.
What if there was like a lightning storm, and Eric and he merged with the balloon, and he became Little Balloon? What if he became Balloon? Then he just flew and kicked. Well, I love you, man.
Don't know why you have to act the way you do towards me, but
I don't even know why either. I'm a sick, depraved human being. I really am. There's really something wrong with me. I just love you, man. I would love for you to meet Katharine McPhee. I think it'd be a good show. All right?
okay.
Hey, do you know this guy, Derek the Midget, who claims he's
Yeah,
better?
I know that's Sal.
No. Derek the Midget. He says he's Tabitha Stevens right now. Derek, is that you?
Hey, hello, Howard.
What's going on, Derek?
I'm right now, and Eric, you don't even know what you're missing, you fag midget.
Tabitha.
Sal, you should feel this. Feels like Jell-O. You'd love it. Okay, Sal. This isn't Sal. Do the balloon thing, but Howard, add a few balloons. Eric has sausage. This is not Sal. How about Sal walk into the studio right now?
All right. Sal, walk into the studio right now if this isn't Sal. This will prove it once and for all.
Right, come on in, Sal.
And I'm still on the phone, just
All right.
in case.
Here is Sal.
There you go.
See, that was
Truth is
Sal.
revealed.
Well, there you go.
That was Sal in the studio.
You should do the balloon thing, Eric, and fly out of your parents' lives once and for all.
All right. Thank you, Derek.
Goodbye.
Eric, anyway, get back to me and let me know. I think we're close to getting this done, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. That is Eric, who is sometimes known as Eric the Actor, Eric the Midget.
Eric, considering flight.
Eric considering actually being the first midget to go in flight in a balloon. What is it, Richard?
If you're interested, that Jerky Boys call is hilarious because it deals with the same thing that we're talking to Eric about.
Really? Where? I've never heard that. Where is that?
It's should be right under those voicemails.
Yeah, it's a classic.
You want to hear this, Eric?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's great, Bob. Let me talk to the wife, and I'll get right back to you. We'll talk about this silly balloon shit. I'll get together with her. We'll square it away, and, we'll try to make a surprise for this.
Okay.
All right, there, Bob. So long there, sailor.
It gives me an idea, Eric. What if we have some dogs at your feet while we do?
So long there, sailor.
No.
We'll get those special gates so you don't fly out of here.
I love that the guy actually gave him a number. About 200 would do.
Yeah, Nicole, you're on the air.
211 inches.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
What's going on?
Hey.
I really think that I want to come on and Eric.
Why? What did he do to you?
No, he didn't do anything to me. He's doing stuff to himself. Like, he has the dream. He has a chance to see American Idol and touch
He knows what he's going to fly.
And you know what? If he no, I don't want to do it. Why does he keep calling?
He wants to do it.
He's negotiating.
He's negotiating. He's thinking it through. Give him a chance. For Christ's sakes, let the man have his dignity. Mike, go ahead. You're on the air in Cleveland.
Hi, Howard. How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, here's a little suggestion for you. When Catherine starts singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, you got to have a montage for this TV show of Eric flying around on his balloon.
I'll actually be floating over the rainbow.
That's our video.
So why don't we get like a rainbow prop, and then when Eric's in flight, he flies over the rainbow. Right. We can mix that into the video.
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
All right.
That'd be good, Eric. Fly over a rainbow.
No.
Why?
What do you mean,
Come
no?
on, she's singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
All right, enough of this.
So long, sailor.
All right, Eric, I'll talk to you later. You think about it. I think it's cool. I think we understand each other, all right?
I think we'll get a good show, and you'll get to meet Katharine.
Right. And won't be anything. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool, actually, to fly in a balloon.
You can tell everybody you're a pilot.
All right. Hey, thanks, Eric.
Okay, talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
What's your slogan again?
Bye for now.
Bye for now. All right, bye for now. He's coming around.
I think so. I don't think we're far apart.
Did we do all the news?
No.
What else are you covering?
Stop taking us on these tangents.
I think you're too nice. You should just go deal or no deal.
Well, you know what? I understand his hesitation. He wants to make sure it's being done properly.
Yeah, you can't hardball him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric the Midget. There's probably some Eric the Midget moments.
Oh, sure. He made some great calls.
In fact, I will include on the big weekend of first, Eric the Midget's first time on the show. What do you think of that?
I love the first time he got angry at you.
That was the first time he was on.
Hey, Eric.
Hello.
I think he's because I said on the wrap-up show the other day that I don't believe he has a sense of humor. And he left me a voicemail saying that he's laughing. We just can't hear it.
Oh, all right. By the way, Eric, everyone is so excited about the fact that, and hopefully we'll have Katharine McPhee in here, that you're going to meet her, and that as a result of you meeting her, you will be suspended from balloons several inches in the air. Everyone very excited about that.
Well, you know what?
What?
Sal and Richard screwed it for you.
Well, not for me, for you, it sounds like.
No, that bit they put together and you played earlier, there's...
What bit?
The one you just played of that song, I guess.
Less than an hour ago.
Oh, the
one where you're flying?
Fly Me With Balloons.
Fly Me With Balloons? That great song?
That plus the prank call where they used my voice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was great, Eric.
That was great. I told you had no sense of
That was
humor.
not great, you big-nosed retard.
What?
You have lost all chances of me doing that balloon stunt by playing that by those two retards.
Let me tell you something, Eric. You will absolutely fly in this studio. Yes, you will. You will. I know you. I know you better than you know you.
You're just upset right now.
You're going to calm down, and you're going to be thinking about sitting on that couch with Katharine McPhee.
Because you were flying up until you heard those, right?
That's right.
Hey, can I ask Eric something? Yeah. Eric, tell me what the process is, because you call here in the morning and you get all right, and then during the day, either you think about it or somebody talks sense to you, and you come to your senses, and then we get the email at night or the voicemail at night that you're okay with it. And then the next morning you're like, who calms you down?
I think the MySpace account people who write in and go, Eric, come on.
Right.
You really are that offended by that song, Fly Me With Balloons?
No, it's the bit.
No, this one he doesn't like.
Fly me with balloons so I can meet Katharine McPhee. I'm a miserable midget who is only 2'3".
That one, right?
That one. Are your ears clogged or something? I said that one plus the prank call to the balloon shop.
Which one do you hate worse?
What do you what?
Retard.
What?
Which one do you hate more, the balloon shop one or the song?
Both of them, you big nose.
Wow. Which do you hate worse?
I hate them both equally.
All right, because I'll play them both equally then. Why would that bother you?
Because I'm sick of...
Listen to me. Stop being so sick. You're on a roll here. You're on a roll. You got Tabitha Stevens who's dying.
Yeah, somehow you've worked her into a frenzy.
Yeah, I mean, she wants you to take your hands and put them in her, and she wants to take you to a hotel and bang your brains out. I mean, you got that going on.
I don't want to go where a million other men have gone before.
Whatever. Keep putting down the one woman who wants... That's intelligent. You're calling me a moron, but...
That's a winning strategy.
Yeah, you know, when a girl wants to bang me, I compliment her. I don't put her down. I don't see any other broads looking to bang me.
Who's lining up for that duty?
Yeah.
Don't play hard to get.
Right now, you're America's #1 midget. That's pretty...
Artie, if they make a Austin Powers 4, you could play Fat Bastard's Italian cousin, Fat Loser.
Everyone's trying to get in on the roast, I'm noticing.
Roasting you.
Yeah, baby. That's not bad.
All right, Eric, You will come in here.
You will fly.
You will fly.
No, I won't.
And if you're lucky, I won't make you wear a cape.
And the Yankees will be the A's this week. Thank you, Eric.
And call me tomorrow with an apology, by the way. I don't like some of the names you called me.
Big nose. How
dare you?
I'm not calling with an apology.
No, you will. Because you know what? You're going to sit down. You're going to think about it. You're blowing your chance to meet Katharine McPhee.
Over something silly.
I'm going to let you put your hand on her leg. I'm going to let you give her a kiss on the cheek. And you're going to get to interview her and talk to her. And probably become very close friends with her. Because she'll think you're cute, and then she'll let you come to all the concerts. And I know you're not going to blow that. You're going to be a man. You're going to get on that balloon. I'm going to take 4 balloons. I'm going to suspend you and fly you like Superman.
That's not going to happen.
It's going to happen, Eric. Don't tell me what's not going to happen.
Are you going to have a balloon on each hand?
I'll have a balloon on each wrist. And a balloon on each ankle. And he will fly like Superman.
We were in the office yesterday just cracking up about when you were going to put the balloons under each arm. We had him like walking like a marionette. Hey, if you want, Howard, if you go to Gary Preview page 2 in the upper right-hand corner, now that Eric's... the guys put together, what if you were in the movie...
Oh,
let me hear that.
All right.
Coming this summer, Operation Midget Balloon, starring Eric the Midget, Katharine McPhee, and John Davidson.
What's your problem, Kaczynski?
You're everybody's problem. That's because every time you go up in those balloons, you're unsafe. I don't like you because you're dangerous.
That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous. That son of a... I feel the need for speed.
Coming this summer.
I agree with you. That.
Yeah, I was going to say, why are we playing that?
Yeah, that was bad.
We got to preview
I mean, at
everything.
least we should be funny when we're...
Yeah. I'm with Eric. I don't like that bit.
Eric, we will never play that again. You don't even have to ask.
Yeah, Eric, don't worry. That bit won't be heard again. I promise.
I wish none of them would.
Some of them have to be played.
How are people going to know you? We have to keep you alive in some way.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow when you apologize to me. Thank you.
Your name. Can I let him go get started?
Yeah, let the girls get started. I'm going to play a couple of things that are going on. There's a lot of big news.
Thank you.
There's a lot of big news going on. First of all, the Eric the Midget stuff. As long as we're here, it's nighttime, let me just tell you, Eric the Midget has left me a scathing voicemail.
I was thinking, I woke up this afternoon, I said, we didn't hear from Eric today.
We heard from him this afternoon.
Okay.
I am prepared to play it for you. Eric the Midget is on fire.
Yeah?
He is on fire. Now, you're going to hear Eric reference a couple of things. Oh, that ice is going, Artie.
I love the sound of some ice.
Yeah. See, Eric the Midget... I'm busy looking at the girls. I'll never get a show done. Any little distraction makes me nuts.
Yeah, as soon as they started shaking that ice, you were like, forget about it. Radar, ding, ding, ding.
I was just thinking we should put the bar outside of here in the green room. And,
maybe you want to put them in...
Yeah. But anyway, what was I just saying?
Eric will reference some things you were saying.
Okay. Hey, Eric, Gary, where's the Eric song that he got all upset about? Do you know what page that's on?
He's got a mouthful of food. Wait a minute.
It's on page 2 in orange.
What is that? I really couldn't understand you.
Page 2 in orange.
It's a lot. Page 2 in orange.
Gary thinks you're
in orange.
All right, so here's the Eric the Midget song that he's all, worked up about.
Fly me with balloons so I can meet Katharine McPhee. I'm a miserable midget who is only 2'3". Look at me, everybody! I'm the first flying Ewok.
So he doesn't like that. He doesn't like the prank phone call they made using the... Ganji, we're doing a radio show. It's too noisy over there. And you're talking too much.
He's talking to them?
Yeah, he's talking to the girls. He's throwing that rap. How's it going? What's going on?
Hello, Carol. I'm not talking at all.
You're not?
I'm just,
You're directing the girls.
I'm just trying to help them get settled.
Eric the Midget his voice was used in a phony phone call, and he's all worked up about that, too.
Hello? It's me, Eric. Eric? I will accept the balloon strapped to the chair.
Oh, just a moment. I need to transfer you to the balloon person. Just a moment.
All right.
Hello?
You know what? I'm getting so of being left on hold.
You're not on hold.
I'm getting sick of this.
Where are you? Hello?
I will accept the balloon strapped to the chair stunt.
Okay.
There absolutely has to be safety harnesses on this chair.
I don't have anything to do with safety harnesses and chairs, so I think you have the wrong number. Goodbye.
This is getting ridiculous as hell.
I have no idea. What is your name?
Eric.
Your name is Eric.
I've had it with you guys.
Who do you think you're talking to? Who do you think I am? No?
Hello?
I'm getting sick of this.
Well, I think this conversation seems to be a bit abusive. Do you have any other information to give us about what it is that you desire?
I will accept the stunt.
Stunt.
Doesn't that make sense to you? Or you bring that... Can you get that?
Just a moment. Very odd.
You don't know what you're talking about?
I have no idea what she's talking about. What is she seems to be asking for a stunt.
I do, but I think she has the wrong number, and she doesn't seem to understand that.
Yeah. Who are you trying to call?
You know what? I'm getting so of being left on hold.
Yeah, well, you're actually not on hold.
I was on hold for 2 hours and 59.
Huh. Well, it wasn't ours. That you weren't on hold with us. So I don't know why you were on hold. Okay.
Wow.
Bye for now.
I don't know why he's upset about that, but he's like on fire, and now he left this voicemail as of a couple hours ago.
Okay.
And here it is, Robin. It's going to shock you.
Uh-oh.
It may be the strongest Eric the Midget message yet.
Hey, Will, it's me, Eric. All I have to say after yesterday and today's song parody, man's song that was played, there's two things that will happen before I come in there and fly. Hell freezing over, and there's not a in hell that I'm going to subject myself to that for that big nose of a boss of yours. Nope, not going to do it. In fact, you want to know what I'm going to do later? I'm going to call Katharine for the very last time and congratulate her on her contract signing, and then warn her against appearing on the show. I don't give a if that means that I won't get to meet her, or it lowers my chances. I'm going to do what I can to ensure that she says to Gary the next time he calls, nope, not going to appear. Okay? Stern ruined his chances of having me and her on his show. So, bye.
Oh, my goodness.
That little midget. He wants to go to war with me? I give him Katharine McPhee's phone number.
And he's going to use it.
Yeah.
He should throw away the number. He doesn't want you.
Yeah. He's going to fly. I guarantee he's going to fly.
He's going to beg you to fly.
And we will get Katharine McPhee in here. Why, you little... He will fly. I see the drinks have been served. Isn't that the greatest message?
I gotta get some. Can I get some food right now before I have my favorite Babe Ruth story, Howard ever?
In the book?
I don't know if maybe I haven't gotten to it yet, but you tell me if this is in the book. He is playing the White Sox, right? And the White Sox say, okay, it's a day game. When he gets into Chicago, we're gonna take him out and get him loaded. So he plays the day. So they take him out. They're drinking all night. He's stuff. He's completely. He shows up. Miller Huggins almost doesn't put him in the game. The manager shows up. Oh my God, look at him. He didn't even sleep. 3 home runs.
Wow.
the White Sox, and the White Sox are walking past him after the game. He yells out, "Hey, where are we going tonight?"
Oh, my God, that's great. Well, Lee, congratulations on the book.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, and Lee's book, The Big Bam, is available in stores now. Babe Ruth was called, yes, it's true, we learned this in the book, his nickname was Nigger Lips.
But we doubt if he was called that more.
That's right.
Than Hank Aaron or Jackie Robinson.
All right, yeah, we had a whole debate about that. Hey, thanks, Lee.
Thank you very much.
Later.
Bye-bye.
That's Lee Montville.
A roommate that he had in his early days claims that as a gag, Babe Ruth would go into the shower drunk while the guy was showering him on his back.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, he's like a little bit like Richard and Sal.
And a documentary, this old guy is so funny because he was a scrub on the team, so they put Ruth, he had to babysit Ruth, so he's like, yeah, and I was lathering up, and I feel a warm stream on my back, and I turn around, and the babe is urinating on my back, and he laughed. Boy, he thought that was so funny.
Maybe that's the thing you learn in the orphanage, you know?
Yeah, he wasn't sophisticated.
Yeah, maybe everybody did that to Babe, and he decided, hey, now I can do it to you.
Yeah, oh, man. Here's a guy named Sean. He came in with those girls who got suspended from the CFL. Let's just hear what he has to say. Sean in Canada, go ahead.
All right, Howard.
Give us the real story if you can briefly, because I don't know if everyone's that interested in it.
Okay. Well, I'm a representative from Fame Media Group, and the original idea of the girls coming in was to promote 2 of our fitness events, promote the FameWorldTour.com website, and give you a proposal about our August 19th event and talk about it. So that was supposed to be emphasized that they were Fame fitness models, and I guess it came across more that they were CFL cheerleaders, and they originally didn't really want that promoted. The CFL kind of doesn't want to be associated with the controversy, and I guess the link was provided on the Howard Stern website, so people were quickly able to deduce what team they were from, and in turn, the team that they were from didn't like that and suspended them. But
and that's something. You know, here we are trying to help them by giving them a plug for their teams and all that other stuff, but people will always use that against you.
You know what, Howard? We told them to go on there, be a fun interview, and do it with...
yeah, they were nice girls. They didn't do anything embarrassing. They were fine.
I don't think so either, and I think this is a little bit silly. So for now, they're suspended, but we're hoping people get behind them on this. And we're hoping the CFL realizes this got them some exposure.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think they did anything way out of taste. I thought they were just...
No, their hearts are in the right place. If anything, they were on there preaching virginity.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. And tell the girls I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything works out okay. Give us an update, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, Sean, thank you.
Take care, bye.
Very uptight. I wonder if they're still virgins.
That
you think
one.
they went and banged because they got suspended?
They were both hot, but that one with... Oh, my God.
See, she could have been Mrs. Artie Lang.
Yes.
Yes.
She doesn't care parties and therapy.
For at least a weekend, Robin.
Right. Let's go to... Eric the Midget's on the phone? I thought he's not calling in anymore.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Eric.
Hello.
What are you doing on the phone?
Well, I called just to see if Will got the email, and he said that you might want to talk to me about it, so...
What email?
Well, it was something I wrote this weekend that Will said that he gave it to you.
I haven't seen all that. Wait, Gary just... It goes on and on.
Oh, geez, a long email?
I'm so sick and tired of going through so many messages from so many people saying everything from I'm a fag for passing up Tabitha to... Oh, my... How long is this? How many pages is this? How many
pages?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 typewritten pages.
Forget it, Eric.
Can you sum it up in 2 sentences?
What the hell? Can you put it on tape like the Babe Ruth book?
What is it you want from me? Listen, you're completely insane about all of this stuff that's going on. I offered you a woman...
Sane one for offering that to me. It's not going to happen.
Sorry for offering you a chance... I mean, gee, what? I don't see anybody else offering you anything.
Now he's upset with you for offering him something?
Gee, how about thank you, Howard? No one in the entire world has ever tried to deal me a hot chick with a great...
Read the gratitude section. You'll see why I don't thank you.
The gratitude section.
Hey, Howard, he must...
No, I'm not going to read this.
Read page 8, section 2.
He must have typed this out really fast. There's some grammatical errors in there that are hilarious. I highlighted in there.
Read chapter 14 of my memo to you.
What's the matter? Couldn't you reach the thesaurus?
Yeah.
Read.
Oh, hold on, Eric, while I try to fix my megaphone so I can goof on you.
It's been going out lately.
Check.
Wait.
Did you come in here and sabotage my megaphone?
He's hiding inside it.
How many? First of all, has anybody else offered you a chance to meet Katharine McPhee? No.
No, but how come last year when you gave me the chance to go and meet Carrie Underwood and the other idols, I didn't have to do anything idiotic to do it?
Well, we're not going to keep giving you stuff for free.
Yeah, but hooking you in. First you give a free taste.
Yeah.
And then you hook someone in.
I had to get my Sal's balls dipped in my face to meet a hot chick one time.
I mean, you're
of all the
outrageous.
people who would have re-brought that up, I thought it wouldn't be Richard.
And you know what? You know what's weird? Well, what did I ask you to do? I said we're going to, I didn't ask you to do anything. I said I'm going to give you the gift of flight. I'm going to tie 4 weather balloons to you and let you fly across the studio.
That's all.
Yeah, like my goal in life was to look like the character from the Living Color Handyman. I don't think so.
I think it's funny, and it's fun, and it's not
funny. It's
sure it is.
idiotic.
Paul Newman did it on David Letterman.
Yeah, come on.
Big deal. Paul Newman, one of the most respected actors in the world.
You're the only one who doesn't want to fly.
I'm going to get you some flight. We're going to put a crash helmet on you like you requested.
If I was to show up there, I'd show up with a pellet to pop all the balloons.
No, you wouldn't, because I'd rip it out of your hand, and you'd fly away. You're ridiculous.
What kind of you
Well, he would
And
need
by the way, you agreed to go up in the balloon.
Right. You know who we're talking to tomorrow, Eric? We're talking to a woman who actually flew Paul Newman.
Yeah, she's going to tell us how it's
She
done.
did it on the Letterman show. She flew Paul Newman in balloons around the studio, for
Is
real.
that right?
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, if you're interested,
So stay at home.
Yeah.
in his
I was sitting at home and then getting tweets and emails about the movie director Kevin Smith bad-mouthing me.
I saw a little bit of that.
I was choosing to ignore it.
What happened between the two of you?
Here's what happened in a nutshell as far as I'm concerned, and it just seems ludicrous. The guy's a weird guy. I mean, I don't really know much about Kevin Smith.
But you were friendly.
Friendly. I had him over to my house one New Year's Eve, my
That's
apartment
what
for
I'm
a
talking
party.
about.
And even that was weird because after I had him and I was trying to, he was a guy from Jersey and I was trying to develop something of a friendship. He was like, why did Howard have me at his house? It was weird. I don't know. Here's what it was. We used to have him on the show.
Right.
And a nice enough guy. I liked him. I had to ask Gary to refresh my memory even. I don't even, think about it. Anyway, so we'd have him on the show. And the weird move there was that a lot of times his publicist or somebody would call a lot to have him come on the show.
Oh.
So you and I were on the air, and I said, gee, Kevin's publicist is calling a lot. Something to this effect. This is 100 years ago. I said, geez, it's a little much. So he took that as a great insult that I, that I revealed this.
Oh, dear.
And he made the announcement that he was never coming on our show again.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I insulted you. I didn't mean to insult you, but all right, you're insulted, and that's the way you tantrum. Why don't you just call in and say, hey, what's going on? But whatever it was, fine. He agreed. He agreed. He's the one who stopped coming on our show.
Right.
I didn't stop coming on the show. I didn't tell him not to come on the show. He just made a decision. I'm never going on that show again. And then he would do the Opie and Anthony show. He would do the I'm a show, according to what Joy Behar has him on, coming up Friday. And she sent me a piece of video of him talking about me.
Okay.
And so he would go on these shows, and he wouldn't really badmouth me, but he'd give me the backhanded badmouth. He'd go, oh, I'm not feuding with Howard. First of all, he is feuding with Howard, but I'm just not feuding back with him. I didn't even know I was in a feud with him. He didn't want to come on the show. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? First of all, I don't really have directors on the show. The only one I'd have on is Ron Howard, who's known as, Opie, and he's also known as Richie Cunningham.
Yeah.
He's well known. He's like Alyssa Milano, He was known more for his acting, and now it's kind of cool that he's a movie director, and he's done some incredible movies, incredible mainstream movies. And I I don't really have directors on all that much. I had Ivan on a few times because I know him from Private Parts, obviously, and I have a tremendous affection for him.
James Cameron.
I had him on once. I wish he'd come on again. I mean, this is the guy who made Avatar. That was like a huge thing. And Terminator. I don't know what Kevin, Kevin makes small movies, and it's fine. I got no problem with that.
I actually looked at one of his movies the other day. Didn't even realize I was watching one. It was called Cop Out.
There you go. Good for him. So, he decided not to do my show anymore. So he hasn't been on in years. And so it's been so long that I didn't even remember any of this. I am telling you what Gary told me this morning about the whole thing. And so, like, he didn't come on, and then he'd go on these shows, and they'd ask him about me. And he would say, in a backhanded kind of way, I don't have a feud with Howard, but, I really like going on shows where they let me talk.
Treat me with respect.
And treat me with respect. So what he's saying is, my show doesn't let anyone talk, and my show doesn't treat him with respect. And I wasn't aware of this, and it's fine. I don't have any problem with Kevin Smith. I think he's a very talented man. He wrote a script for a Superman that I thought was tremendous. I went on the air and talked about it. I don't know. I don't do that for everybody,
right.
But there was no pleasing him. He's obviously got a bug up his ass. So anyway, he stopped coming on the show. Fine. I somehow my career succeeded without his help. And anyway, out of the clear blue, like 3 days ago or something, he calls up Gary and announces that he wants to come on the show, and he's free on Wednesday. For this Wednesday, yesterday. He's free in 3 days. So Gary comes to me and he goes, listen, we're all booked up, and Kevin Smith wants to come. I said, well, and he goes, and maybe it'll be interesting because you guys have been having a feud. I said, listen, what's interesting, I'm not in a feud with Kevin. I don't know Kevin all that well. I tried to develop a friendship with him, and it was awkward. I mean, he started over and over again with, like, why'd you have me to your apartment? I don't know. I thought maybe there'd be a friendship there. I don't know.
Just being nice.
I was just being nice. And he called after 7 years, decided, I want to be on the show, and, clear the decks and let's go. And I said to Gary, well, if you're booked up, I mean, I don't think it's all that interesting to the audience that Kevin hasn't been on the show in 7 years because he decided not to come on.
Nobody was saying whatever happened to Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, and quite frankly, I really don't even know what he's up to. I'm not aware of him all that much. I'm sorry. I mean, the ridiculousness of it is that I'm mad at Kevin because he doesn't put me in his movies. I mean, so now so now it became a thing where he was telling people Howard won't put me on the show. And then he started, Howard's a bully, he's been saying. And I'm like, how did I bully this guy? I don't know. I'm a bully. He started attacking like a tantruming child who says, I can't get on the show. I'm going to attack Howard. And that's like me saying, I'm going to attack Kevin because Kevin hasn't put me in his last 5 movies. I mean, I don't know.
All right, and it's like calling and saying, all right, I'm ready to do my close-up.
Yeah, and I mean, like out of the blue, like he's ready. I'm not. I mean, I'm sorry. Forget it.
I'll be on the set in 10 minutes.
I didn't know I have to be attacked in some weird way. So anyway, when I went on Twitter, everyone was like, you've got to have Kevin Smith. Like, I guess his fans were, you got to have him on. I go, I'm sorry, we're not having him on. And he's happy doing shows. If he's happy doing shows where they're going to let him talk and not ridicule him.
Why come here?
Why come here? Because we could probably say something that might be offensive to him.
Get him all upset.
Right. I don't want to do that. Listen, I really am not in a feud with the man. Gary told me that he had been calling quite a bit. And I don't know, is that such a bad thing to say? And I said, hey, we got to space out the visits.
This is what I can say. He never called me, but
his publicist. That's what I explained.
Yeah. But he took it very personally.
Right. So, okay, I'm sorry. If that's offensive, what can I tell you? I apologize, but, that's the way it was.
Well, do you think it was a situation? It could have been a situation where Kevin said, to his publicist, I'm going out, I'm doing some publicity, want to do Howard, want to do this, I want to do that.
Maybe.
And the publicist was really trying to make it happen.
I don't know. How many was he really calling a lot, Gary?
Which time?
The publicist, back 7 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, well, he had a lot of, he does a lot of stuff. He does talks, he does movies, he does comics.
Right.
So we would get him pitched fairly often.
Right. So I said, hey, we'll have him on, when we're ready. See, he's not in a feud with me, but now he's bad-mouthing me on the Joy Behar show, talking about that I'm the popular kid, and then you come over and I'm one way to you. I'm two-faced. He has no feud. There's nothing wrong with me. But Howard's two-faced, and when you go on his show, he humiliates you, and he doesn't let you talk. If that doesn't sound like a guy bad-mouthing me, I mean, come out and say you don't like me.
I don't think it's a I don't like you thing. I think he likes you too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a strange thing to do to a guy you like.
Well, it's when you can't have the girl. You bash the girl.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm mad at you because you won't put me in your movies. I should have been in every one of your movies.
Now he's going to send you those scripts.
Yeah, you know, that's not right. You won't let me on your movie. It's like, you won't let me on my show. Well, you won't let me on your movie. What is this? We're busy. And now I certainly won't have
Who
one.
we have on? Beetlejuice?
Yeah. Well, we did. We were busy. No, we had on Jim Brewer yesterday.
Jim Brewer was yesterday.
Yeah. And, sorry. And I wanted to spend time with Jim. I mean, isn't this something?
Isn't this something?
What is it, Jeff?
Who are you talking about, Kevin? Who?
I know.
Well, I'm sort of having that feeling over here. Like, does anybody really care?
Probably not. And that's why I even said, should I bring this up? Because it's probably giving him more attention than it merits. I mean, it's so now I'm going to be
like, could you explain to us who this guy is you're feuding?
Yeah, and now it's going to be like, once I give something energy, then it becomes something. You know what I mean?
But it's really like, wait a minute, you still haven't explained to us who you're talking about.
Exactly. He's a movie director, but
you can't even name a movie.
Well, I'm bad at that, but I'm sure other people could. What is the movie?
Well, he's the guy from Clerks.
Clerks. All right. There he is.
That was in 1994, right?
But he's known for, being, what is it, right. Bob and Silent J or
Bob
whatever?
and Silent J, yeah.
Yeah, not the movie he did with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
Nobody knows him for that.
And everyone's waiting to, hear him on our show.
You want to know what you talked about with him, Howard, the last time he was on?
What?
I'm looking at the notes. Howard hasn't allowed Kevin on in a while. He wanted to come in, and Howard has been saying no. Howard doesn't think people care about Kevin. Robin is sure they don't.
Oh.
Robin says he's a cult guy.
Howard is.
Howard says people in cults don't make any money. And then it says Kevin is no M. Night Shyamalan.
Well, that's funny stuff.
Actually, now he is.
Oh, my God.
Well, listen, I like Kevin.
I do, too. I enjoy his movies.
Yeah.
Is it Kevin who again?
Kevin Smith. Okay. I mean, you woke up after 7 years and decided I'm okay, and you're ready for your moment.
And believe me, I don't mean it as an insult that you still have to explain to the audience who he is.
Right.
It's just, he's not James Cameron.
No. And quite frankly, it's a lot of work to try to describe who someone is, when they're sitting here. And I'm a terrible person because I don't put him on. But then again, he doesn't put me in his movies, so shouldn't I be angry with him?
Like I said, I watched Cop Out.
I'm angry with every director who hasn't put me in a movie.
I watched Cop Out the other day, and I enjoyed it.
There you go. You're gracious. Thank you. What is Cop Out?
It's with Tracy Morgan and Bruce Willis.
There you go. You loved it.
It was cute.
Good. See? Very positive. What can I tell you? I have nothing against the man. He's a very nice guy. I think a very talented guy. Was it cute or you loved it?
It was cute.
Cute. All right. Well, you're cute.
I give it 3
You're
stars.
Cute. So that's a compliment. Ay vey. What can I tell you? I was just quite tickled by that yesterday as I was sitting home tweeting. And then all of a sudden I got barraged with Joy Behar, Kevin Smith's fans, about what a dickhead I am for not having him on. And I was like, okay, whatever. What am I going to tell you? I wish Kevin well.
Kevin's doing well.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I would never subject him to this show because we're such hateful people who cut him off and don't let him say what he wants to. You know what? Why come here? It was just so silly. And I know I shouldn't give any of these things attention because when I start giving it attention, then all of a sudden...
it becomes something.
Right. If I ignore it, it becomes nothing. And it just feels weird because I have no animosity toward the man. And I'm sorry I broke his heart. You know, I'm not looking to break anyone. I'm not The Bachelor.
You're in this for all the right reasons.
I should say, Kevin, please, please, I'm here for the right reasons. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do a radio show and earn my living and do what I think is best for my audience. And you're doing what's best for your audience.
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
has to make casting decisions when he's shooting a movie. He can't just let anybody in.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you let Fred be the star of all your movies? I'm mad at you. You won't let Fred be in your movies. I'm making a casting decision. That's exactly what it is. He knows from that. Oh, my goodness.
Not right for this part. There's nothing wrong with you.
Everything is so complicated.
I want to talk about Bill Murray. Fingers crossed, Howard, but they swear that there's a good chance he's calling in today. He's nutty.
Hey, Bill.
Howard.
Look at this.
Bill Murray.
You know Robin.
I met Robin once over by the river.
No, actually, we danced together once.
How do you forget a moment like that, Bill?
We were backstage at a concert. Steve Winwood.
I don't remember that.
How do you forget a moment like that?
Oh, Bill, we were having such a moment.
And what was Bill doing?
He was backstage on the side of the stage listening to the Stevie Winwood concert and dancing, and we were sort of dancing next to each other.
Slow dancing or fast dancing?
Fast dancing.
How far did you get with her, Bill? Did you kiss her? Did you feel her up?
See, I just remember this one time down by the river.
Ah.
I don't remember the river. What was I on?
Oh, there was some sort of a something. I remember temporary trailers or something. There was some sort of a show over by the waterfront on the river there.
It was on the waterfront.
Bill, first of all,
that was it.
let me first say how thrilling it is to actually have you on the show, even if it's by the phone, because I'm a huge fan, like everyone is, and it's an honor to talk to you.
Well, where are you doing your show from? Whatever happened? You used to be around, and then you went away. What happened?
Disappeared. I'm now in hiding.
Where do you do your show from?
I do it in New York City.
Weren't you doing it from Philly once, or am I imagining that?
No. I used to be on in Philly. We had a syndicated show.
And we used to visit there every once in a while.
And we would visit, but we do the show from New York. Where are you?
I'm down south.
What are you doing? You sound miserable.
No, I just was watching the news, and it's kind of, goofy news.
Were you getting depressed?
It's not depressing. It's just that you find these things out so much faster. Like it was Egypt is already over, and now it's Libya and New Zealand.
Right.
Yeah, who can keep up with it?
And Wisconsin. And you got to pick one. You got to pick one to be interested.
Which way are you going?
Wisconsin.
Okay.
Bill, are you tortured by show business?
No.
I sometimes get that feeling because this is all based on nothing except from what I read, and I get bits and drips and drabs because, like, whenever I see something about you, I'll read and make sure I'm up on it because I'm always curious. But you always seem to me to be like one of these tortured artists. Like you hate Hollywood. You don't want a manager. You don't want an agent. You don't go by any traditional rules of the business.
You don't live in Hollywood necessarily, do you?
Well, hate is a strong word. It's just what you need. There's a lot of I only lived in Los Angeles one time, and it was for about 9 months. And they have flowers that bloom at night. There's night blooming jasmine. That's really the high point. That's really about as good as it gets. But it's just too crowded, and the quality of life isn't so good. I always like, I come from Chicago.
Right.
And if you're an actor in Chicago, you've either got to go east or west. And so I went east, and I ended up in New York, and I like New York. I mean, I like the energy of it. In Los Angeles, you have to be sort of a self-starter, and I'm a basically lazy person. So I needed to bump into people to actually have, thoughts enter my brain, sort of creative ones.
Do you think that there's something unusual about you, that most people who are in your business, filmmaking, they would almost be paranoid not to have a way to be reached? You've completely secluded yourself. In other words, I mean, I've read every famous story about you where you'll get offered a movie, and for months you won't even hear about it because no one can get a hold of you, and no one can get a commitment from you.
Well, I'm on your show this morning, so it's not like I'm in deep hiding. It's not like Bin Laden or anything. But it's, I've just found that if you had an agent, your agent will say to their secretary, "Get me Bill Murray, call him." And they will call your house, and they'll let the phone ring forever.
Right.
Forever. And you're sitting there in the house going, "I don't want to answer the phone." And the phone will ring 79 times. And you think, what kind of person would do that to anyone? And it's just someone that is afraid to walk into the office and say, "I can't reach him." They'll let it ring until lunch.
But I would think you would want the offer because, let's say it's a great movie.
Why don't you want to answer the phone?
I mean, I've heard you've missed out on actual good movies because they can't get a hold of you.
Nah.
Not true.
Well, you tell me the good movies I missed out on, and I'll let you know. There's been a couple that, would have been, that I knew were going to be good movies, but, I would trade the lack of irritation for the odd movie. I don't think I've missed anything. I think if people really want you, they find you. So
right. And how does one go about finding you? In other words, if there's no publicist to call, let's say I have a script that I think is great for Bill Murray.
Well, Howard, you're just going to have to devote the rest of your life to do that.
I have to chase you down.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's interesting that he says if they want you, they find you. There's very few people in Hollywood who think somebody's looking for them.
That's true.
Well, I mean, that's a thought.
Well, I'll tell you what. I read a story about, like after Saturday Night Live, the thing I read was that even originally Ghostbusters was written for Belushi. Belushi died, and then they said, hey, let's get Bill Murray.
Uh-huh.
And then after the huge success of Ghostbusters, Bill was offered, this is crazy to me, you were offered the role of Han Solo in Star Wars.
I don't know. Maybe.
You don't remember that?
I never heard that one. I like the job Harrison Ford did. I'm happy with him. I hear these stories all the time. It's I was offered the Pope, being Pope too. I turned it down. They just couldn't reach me.
I mean, that's really true. You've only heard that story, but you never heard someone say to you, "I want you to be Han Solo."
Well, the papacy can be a hassle. I've heard that one lately. Han Solo. I heard Batman too. But these are all just.
Do you think you're a genius?
No. I mean, genius. No. I mean, I'm pretty good at what I do. I'm as good as anyone in my neighborhood.
Was the highlight of your career Saturday Night Live in the sense that you got to go on every week and do a comedy sketch, get it right on the air? I mean, movies maybe frustrate a guy like you. You're so good at improvisation.
No, movies really suit my attention span. You've got to do a take for 90 seconds or so. That's about as long as I can hold it together. But Saturday Night Live was really, I won't say anything about it except it was great fun.
It was?
But I was just still, I was just getting better. It was a great education, Saturday Night Live. Just like Second City was a great education. So that's really the, if any, calling someone a genius is like, yeah, right. But I really had great teachers and great education. So when I came out of those two places, if you really did Saturday Night Live for a few years, you can pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
And the Second City thing on top of that, it just made you very, sort of responsible for what you do, and you don't take yourself too seriously. So.
Were you in that same weird boat that when you got to Saturday Night Live? I remember your boat was the weirdest because Chevy left, you had to take over. And everyone hated you at first because they just wanted the original cast and no one wanted to give you a chance. Do you recall it being like that?
Well, like you say, hate is a strong word, but, you know, there were a lot of people that were funny on the show. I was basically the second cop for the first, you know, few months I was there anyway.
Right.
So it wasn't like anyone was getting, you know, was losing sleep over me.
But was it a horrible experience and pressure to sort of have to prove yourself to the world and say I'm worthy?
It's not dissimilar to like when I first went into Second City, when you're the new guy on the stage and no one wants to work with you because you're an unknown quantity. You know, they want to just work with the writers want to write at Saturday Night Live, wanted to write for the people they knew. They didn't know me. So
did you end up writing most of your own material?
Well, I ended up writing some. I mean, that's how I sort of broke through a little bit, as I wrote something with Tom Davis. And
did you ever go to Lorne Michaels and say, I find this impossible, no one wants to work with me, can you help me with this? Or did you just sit there and suck it up and take it?
Well, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? He's got other things to do than worry about me.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
I would have gone crying and say, no one wants to play with me.
You're an emotional slob. You know,
I am.
Yeah.
Do you like Lorne Michaels?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a complicated character, and he really has gotten really, really good at that job. I mean, as good as he was back then, he's a million times better at it now. He really is good at the job.
And because his strength is he finds people, puts them together, and keeps that show on the air.
Well, he keeps the people together, you know, which is really the hard part. I mean, there are infamous people in the comedy world that had all the talent and alienated them, and they went away, you know. But he's managed to keep good people, good writers, good actors, and good technicians. I mean, good cameramen, good lighting guys. That's a tough building to keep all the best guys in one room.
Do you still watch the show?
I'm not very regular. You know, when you work on Saturday Night Live, when you work on Saturday Night for years, you're kind of pleased to have it off. You know what I mean?
Are you? Why? Because, in other words, it brings back bad memories, or you just want...
no, it's just that it's Saturday night. You know, it's sort of free. But I watch it. I catch up with it. I'm not as organized as sitting through it. It's, pardon me. It's a lot easier to, like my friend Jim Downey will like make discs of. He'll just send me a disc of. You got to see these ones, and he'll send me discs of the best sketches and so forth. But I think they're... He
sends you sketches that he thinks are good. Does he send you any that he thinks are bad?
Why would he do that?
Well,
no,
because
he's not like that at all. He doesn't say, "Look at this crap."
He doesn't.
No, he's one of the funniest people in the world, and he's, you know, Lorne. That's one guy that Lorne has kept on the show since I was there. We started the same week.
Are you upset that Lorne gets to repackage these shows and sort of redistribute them through CDs, DVDs, the specials, and constantly take your work and do it over and over again? And I would imagine you get no residuals for that, right?
Well, I don't think about the residuals too much. I mean, I just hope that everyone that needs money will have it, you know.
But do you get paid from that?
Well, I got a check once for 1 cent.
Right, and I believe
I really did. I really got a check for 1 cent once. But I don't pay a lot of attention to those things, and I know that someone's making real money on it. And we kid about how we've created you know a college fund for Lawrence kids, but you know he's worked very hard, and he's been very you know he has to take you know the credit for getting the show made. You know, he has to take the credit, and you know, there's people making money. There's at all levels of it. I just hope that everyone all the actors and all the writers that ever need money, and whenever that becomes the case, you know, Lorne makes sure that everyone's okay.
Do you think he's doing that? I think you're saying that somewhat sarcastically. In other words,
I'm not saying it sarcastically. I'm saying
he's
that
not going to some of the old writers who are probably living in
No, he's a nice Jewish boy from Toronto, and you can, you know, he's vulnerable to guilt, and when people need help, he helps them.
Does he do that?
That's to my knowledge, he does. I mean, I've seen it happen. I know that it's happened.
Is there a reason?
I mean, he could spend all day looking for people to help out, you know.
Is there a reason you don't host Saturday Night Live more often? I mean, I've
done it a couple of times. I like this group they have now. I think the group they have now is very, very, very good. I like these actors. These are the best actors since the first group, I think, this group they've got.
Are you in touch with Aykroyd?
Yeah.
You like him?
Yeah, he's my friend for life.
The only one, another guy who's so brilliant, I feel he's underutilized. Do you sense his frustration at all when you speak to him?
Well, he has a different life. He has a much more interesting life than many people. He has a lot of interests.
I know, with the aliens.
Not just vodka. I mean, he's selling this vodka, this Skull bottled vodka.
I know. I have some of it.
All right. Well, he has a lot of different kinds of interests. You know, he's sort of, you know, he's kind of interested in the English history, you know, and the life of the old English people. And
in other words, he doesn't need show business to keep him happy. He has so many interests.
He has a lot of, you know, he's interested in ghosts, for heaven's sake. You know, he's in that whole paranormal world. He has a lot of different interests. He reads a lot. He likes to get on the road. He likes cars.
The one guy you didn't like was Chevy. That's it, right? The other ones you like.
You know, I'm okay with Chevy.
I heard
Chevy
you're not.
and we had our dust up on the show, but that was almost Oedipal, you know, or I don't know what the hell that was. That was Greek, whatever that was.
Do you see him now? You don't see him, though.
I see him. I see him. I see him at least, you know, usually once a year. I haven't seen him in a little bit, but that's because I've been busy. But he's funny. I mean, Chevy is funny. And Chevy in life is funnier than almost everyone. He can really make just walking around fun.
Funny.
Yeah,
so no
funny.
animosities.
Huh?
Did you make love?
Well, that's what I wanted to...
Bill, did you make love to all of the women on the show? You know, Gilda...
Well, yes, of course.
You did? Were you...
He's not being serious.
Of course he is.
No, there's a couple dying when I say that. No.
You didn't make love to any of the women on the show, or you got some of them?
Oh, well, you know, it was a different time, you know, when, you know, love was important. Love is not important any longer. We know that. It's just about money.
Is it really? Are you bitter from all your marriages and divorces?
No.
You are not, but that sounded like a bitter statement. It's all about...
Oh, no, I was making a joke.
I don't think so.
Sometimes we make the jokes. It was just they were, you know, women are funny and men are funny. Ask a woman, they'll tell you men are weird, and you ask a man, they'll say women are strange. But I like women. I'm okay with women. You know, they're challenging, you know, but...
Are you a tough guy to be in a relationship with?
I don't know. I mean...
I think you're eccentric. Right?
I don't think so. Howard. I don't think I'm eccentric.
Well, we read these things every once in a while about you in a golf cart.
You can't believe what you win. You can't believe what you hear in the paper all the time.
All right, but let me understand something.
I think I'm a barrel of monkeys.
Like, I had Ron Howard in here. Okay, this is an example of where you get the reputation of being difficult. Ron Howard's in here. We're talking about movies and stuff. And there was this story about how you had a script that you loved.
Yeah.
You went to Ron Howard and you said, Ron, I want you to direct this script.
And I knew this would come back to haunt me. Yeah, go on.
No, and he read it and he said, you know, Bill, it's not for me. I don't want to direct this film. And you were so upset with him that it's completely ruined your relationship with Ron Howard. True or false?
Well, false, because I never really had a relationship with Ron Howard.
Oh.
But I liked his movie. I think he made a movie called Eat My Dust or something like that. He directed, or Jackson County Line or something like that.
Right.
He directed a movie, and I thought, hey, that's good. That's pretty good. You know, he can do this. So I went with him with this movie called Quick Change.
Right.
Which is a movie we ended up shooting in New York. And I said, you know, why don't you do this? And he said, I don't get it. There's no one to root for. And I thought, that's the craziest Hollywood jive ever. I mean, and I shouldn't say jive, but that's like a term that doesn't spring from any place.
Right.
For me, you know, and I just thought, well, that didn't make any sense to me. And I was chagrined to hear that, because if like guys driving fast on dirt roads is somebody to root for, and this one wasn't, I see I can compare them.
All right, but it's fair to say...
I like him, and he's a nice person.
Yes, and it's fair to say that, hey...
And I enjoyed him in The Shootist with John Wayne, too.
Yes.
He's had a very long and very successful career.
But
and
Bill,
that was just an instant, you know, that was a moment.
But it is fair to say that someone might not get the script. For whatever reason, it wasn't his cup of tea.
Well, yeah, but it was what he said.
You felt it was...
It wasn't like I got a pass on it. It was like, there's no one to root for. And that was just the one that was just landed funny. It was like a boomerang inside your mouth.
So you have to be careful what you say to Bill Murray. Like, if I was hanging out with you, you will evaluate me, because you can detect horse shit when you hear it.
Well, everyone thinks they can.
I see.
Now, do you remember the one time we were photographed together?
I have it hanging on my wall.
That's hilarious. And the third person in the picture is?
Governor Cuomo.
I tell that to people, they can't believe it.
This was the craziest thing.
It was a Live at 5 moment,
I was
right?
so nervous. I was Live at 5, which is a local NBC show in New York.
It's the news show. And the guests that day were me. It was Governor Cuomo.
Yeah, he was the governor at the time.
And Bill Murray. And I was so nervous because for some reason I've always felt that Bill Murray hated me. And I don't know why. I don't have anything to base it on, Bill. But for some reason I got very intimidated. Number one, I admire him greatly. And Governor Cuomo, I was sure didn't like me. And then all of a sudden we took a picture, but you didn't seem to be thrilled to be taking the picture. The governor didn't seem to be thrilled, and I was a nervous wreck. Do you detect, was there a problem with me between us?
No, we don't have a problem, Howard. I just want to remind you that when we posed for the picture, the guy who was the most uncomfortable was Cuomo. And when it first was set up, it was left to right. It was myself, and then you, and then Mario. And Mario actually said, "Here, Bill, you get in the middle."
Right, I do remember that. That's true. He didn't want to stand next to me.
Right, he needed something.
Yeah, that was very well. Now you know.
Buffer.
Well, Bill, now you know my life.
It was everything I could do to hold it together because I thought, this guy is a master.
Howard,
yeah.
Do you remember what happened? So it was Mario Cuomo, Bill, and you. And Jerry Knappman walked by. Do you remember what he said?
No, what did he say?
He goes, "The decline of Western civilization."
Bill, is it true? And I want to. There's a reason Bill's calling in. I'm going to get to that, but I have so many questions. Can you hang with me a little bit?
All right.
Okay. Is it true that there is a Ghostbusters 3, and you're the problem? You will not sign off on this. Do you know about this?
Yeah, I guess I'm the problem. Before I was an asset. Now I'm a problem. There's a script somewhere over there. Over there, there's a script, and I haven't read it yet. But
why haven't you read it? Because you think that that's a bullshit idea? That, in other words, Ghostbusters had its time, and you did a remarkable job with that, and now you've moved on.
There's a little bit of that. I only made one sequel, and it was Ghostbusters 2, and it didn't end up. Pardon me. It didn't end up the way it was presented. About 5 years after we did the first one, the clever agents got us all together in a room. And we really are funny together. I mean, they are funny people. Harold and Danny and myself and it was Ivan and maybe one or two other people. And we were just really kind of blindingly funny for about an hour or so. And the agents there was just foam coming off of them. And so we, they had this pitch, and Danny and Harold had already, concocted some sort of, story idea. And It was a story, and it was a good story. I think I'd even already read one or two that Danny had rolled out before that, but this one was a good one. I said, okay, we could do that one. And it was just kind of fun to have all of us together. And, I mean, there's some really, Rick Moranis and Annie Potts. These people are they're sterling people to begin with.
So how do you go back and really make another? I mean, does Ivan want to make that film?
Yeah, Ivan wants to make it, and he's I owe him he's puzzled that I haven't gotten to this one.
How long has it been sitting on your desk, this script for Ghostbusters?
Well, it may not be on the desk. It's over there somewhere. It's how long?
Yeah,
I don't know.
So you're never.
So you have no interest.
Well, I'll get to. I got to get to. I feel badly. I got a message that, and I think people. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. It's not like the foremost thing in my mind right now. So I don't think about it. But it's. The studio gets excited about it every 10 years or so, or it seems like, and they get rid of it because what they'd really like to do is recreate the franchise.
Right.
I remember once upon a time it was going to be, and the new Ghostbusters will be Chris Rock, Chris Farley, and Chris Crane or Chris Kringle or someone. They had it together.
Is that a threat to you? In other words, do they try to threaten you by saying we're going to put together new Ghostbusters and therefore you guys will have to go do it? Is that the?
Well, it's not a threat. It's it's sort of businesslike. They'd like to keep it going. I mean, it's still an amazing. There are still kids today that watch this movie and love it. It's still very popular. So they still sell a lot of toys and everything. So,
do you see the money from that? Are you a very wealthy guy?
Oh, I've been. I save.
Are you worth over $100 million?
I never think it's nice to talk about money.
Why is that?
I'm okay though. My phone bill is paid and my rent's paid. And
where did the bulk of your money come from? After something like Saturday Night Live hits, you don't make a lot of money from Saturday Night Live.
Not any longer, no.
And I'm assuming
you have a limited. The residuals burn out very quickly on television.
So I'm assuming like even Ghostbusters, you probably had a crappy deal because you were new to the movies.
I wasn't that new, Howard. I never really had a crappy deal in the movies, except unless we didn't work with a friend.
Do you have the merchandising on Ghostbusters? Did you get a piece of that action?
Well, when you're part of something like that, it's all part of everything.
So that's where you made the big money. I mean, I'm thinking of some of the movies you've made that are quite incredible. I'm talking about Stripes, right?
Yes.
To me, one of the best. Do you make money? Is that where you made the bulk of your money?
Well, all actors that are in movies get paid.
Yeah, but
whenever they're on.
You know a lot of that money goes out the window.
Well, I know, but there are people that there are organizations that if you made a movie a long time ago and it's on TV, you get paid something for it.
I got a check just the other day.
If you make enough movies and you have an interest in it, you should be okay if you don't, start buying too many houses. Or
yeah, but you invest in stuff like, didn't you buy several minor league baseball teams?
Well, I'm in that business, yeah.
Is that a moneymaker?
Is that a good business?
That seems like a crummy business to me.
Well.
Is it good?
It's, the baseball business is a good business, Howard.
Oh.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So you are a good businessman?
Well, I'm pretty good in my own business. I'm a pretty good businessman. Yeah.
Were you?
Who would think to invest in baseball?
Not me. What do I know? But Bill's really into sports.
He loves sports.
He loves it. Loves the golf. Loves all that. He's a real man. I'm such a woman.
Well, speaking of business, Howard, this brings up my question.
All right.
Are you still driving that Sterling?
A Sterling?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Weren't you plugging the Sterling automobile relentlessly for a couple of years? I've always laughed about this because you would get on your show and talk about this car that you were driving. It's called a Sterling.
No,
never.
That wasn't me. I don't know anything about cars.
Wait a minute.
He hardly drives.
I mean, I do read live commercials, so maybe that.
No. You had a Sterling. Do you remember?
I don't even know what it is.
It was an English car.
No.
And it was made on the same sort of chassis as a Honda.
Not me.
All right, we're going to do the research on this. I'm sure you'll be getting calls, but you used to plug this goofy car, and I used to laugh about
really?
it.
Never.
This is
that was an advertisement
I've ever driven.
No, Fred.
And I go what the hell is with this guy?
Fred just told me it was an advertisement.
You were plugging this thing relentlessly.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
I mean, paid.
That's the way I get paid. It was crazy. I mean, it was probably a sponsor you're talking.
But you don't have You don't have one of these in a garage somewhere?
No.
You're kidding. No. You didn't have one in every color.
No, I don't even like to drive. I hate the whole thing.
I don't know. Well, in New York, you don't need to drive so much, but it is the best place to drive.
The whole thing seems dangerous to me.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, are you an angry guy? For some reason, I feel like it's out there that first of all, you come from. You have 9 children in your family, right?
Oh, he's one of 9.
Yeah, one of 9. I feel like when you grow up in a family that large, you get very little attention.
Well, how many siblings did you have?
1.
Were you an only child?
No, I had 1 sibling.
Oh, okay.
No, seriously, wasn't it horrible to grow up around that many kids and not get the attention of your mother and father?
Well, people would say that's what the middle child syndrome is, that one ends up having to work hard,
Right.
To get some attention. So I had to work pretty hard to get some attention. You have to work pretty hard to get attention in a house with a lot of kids, period.
Are you in therapy?
No.
Have you ever had therapy?
Yeah, I got depressed once.
Yeah, I thought I remembered a bout of depression with you.
What were you depressed about?
Is that a joke? You remember
No, I remember reading that Bill Murray suffers from depression.
You do?
I don't think so. But,
What happened when you went to the shrink?
From depression. I basically worked my way through. It wasn't like a shrink. It was just, life just gets a little complicated sometimes. And
you mean with the broads?
Well, with women, and you get.
Well, I'm being Frank
Sinatra. And you have to figure out, what the hell. Why are you behaving this way?
Will you ever get married again, or are you completely turned off to marriage?
Well, I don't know if I'm completely turned off to anything, but I'm not on eharmony.com. I'll tell you that.
How many times has he been married?
I don't even know. Bill, what's the story?
He has been married 2 times.
Oh, twice.
Oh.
You must have dated like a maniac, though. When you, like during Saturday Night Live, was it one big sexual orgy? I'm talking about the groupies.
I'm surprised we ever went to work.
Are you serious?
No, there's a lot of work, but it was a different time then, and it was fun, and you have a lot of energy. You go around.
A lot of drugs.
And I never had a big drug thing particularly. No, I mean you can't most people when they say drugs they mean like cocaine and so forth. You can't be funny. It just destroys your timing.
And you would worry about that. In other words, you were like, "Hey, this is something
far more important than I never." And the cocaine, was not. It sort of makes you go real fast in neutral, real high in neutral. But it destroys your timing. And when they're written up on the wall. The comedians that ruin their lives and their timing by doing cocaine.
Was it your idea to be on Saturday Night Live to be the guy who does the songs and sings? The
lounge singer.
The lounge singer. Was that your concept?
Well, I wasn't the first to sing, and
no, but you know what I mean.
Something that I did a long time ago at Second City. I did it once, and there's a kind of a performer thing that's fun to do, and I like doing it. It turned out to be really a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, but I see tons of people imitating that bit. In other words, it's probably the most imitated comedy bit. Everybody takes a song, like a rock song, and then starts to be the lounge singer. That's uniquely you. And whenever I see someone doing it, it disturbs me. I go, that's Bill Murray. What is that?
Well, it's just kind of fun to get it out there in the world. I mean, like I've got sons that watch, like, the Anchorman movie, and they just do bits from it. People do bits from movies. I realize that now, that people do bits from my movies, bits from, Will Ferrell's movies, and they just like certain things that resonate in a moment. Like something will happen and they'll just sort of spit out a line.
It's iconic, that bit, I'm telling
you. From a movie,
Yeah.
And so they'll do it, or they'll see someone do a kind of like, greasy piece of entertaining, and they'll go off on something that harmonizes with it. So,
Bill, talk to me about the sex for 1 minute, because I'm running out of time here, and I want to talk about Get Low also, which is available today on DVD. But first of all, just talk to me about the sex. Did you have tons of famous women, and are famous women better than, let's say, regular women?
Well, I just think the only thing about, when you talk about famous or whatever, it's like tons of women. The thing that's interesting about being famous with women is that women will speak to you.
Yes.
They'll talk to you.
It's a groundbreaker.
And it's not necessarily that, I'm going to end up with sex because I'm famous. It's more interesting to talk to women. I mean, I'm not putting sex down in any way, but it's just kind of interesting to get women to start talking without having to be, some sort of safe cracker or, kind of like clever,
It's an icebreaker.
It's just easy to allow women to speak because of the sort of sexual game that's played all the time.
Yes,
people don't really show themselves to you. So
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
No, I'm saying I'm not an attractive man, and I walk into a room.
No, by no means.
By no means am I attractive, but you'll agree to that.
Wow.
And I walk into a room, and women are willing to speak to me because they feel they know me already, and they feel safe in a sense.
Yeah, and that's when you're 22 or something, that's not very important. But you realize as time goes on how important that is, not just to
but did you get to
have
enjoy
a conversation,
but
to really sort of put you on the planet, to ground you on the planet. That people are actually speaking directly and honestly. It's very refreshing.
But
so
Bill,
are you
did
trying
you get
to imply that he got a lot of the hosts of the show?
How many female hosts of the show did you bang? And then go through a laundry list of women that we would all know, and share with us some of their sexual desires.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, Bill.
Bill.
No, that's not. That's like saying what your favorite golf course is. That's not polite. You're not supposed to do that.
Of course you're not supposed to, but do it anyway.
But there are ones that I'm crazy about. The ones I'm really crazy about are the ones I didn't. You know, I remember when Sissy Spacek was on the show. I thought she was like, and she still is really handsome. But I was crazy about Sissy Spacek because.
So why not have sex with her?
Well, that was sort of my thought.
Right.
You know?
She didn't want any sex with you?
She was too proper for that. But, boy, she was great fun. And her husband is like a very happy guy.
Yes, well.
Because she is a hot belly, a pot belly still. She really is.
Well, listen, Bill called in today. Listen, you need to come in here live and let me get a hold of you. And I will interview you.
Will that ever happen?
Will that ever happen, Bill? Do you think one day you'll walk in here?
I mean, isn't it amazing? I'm on your show.
It's amazing. In fact, I've heard stories.
How long you've been doing your show a while, and I've never been on.
I mean, I'm doing it like 35 years, and you've avoided me. But I'll tell you what.
Well, you wake up so early.
Well,
Who the hell wants to get up at that hour? And then you went away. You used to be on the radio.
No, I'm on the radio.
We're on satellite.
But we're on satellite. It's not real radio. You're absolutely right. But, Bill.
So how's this working out for you? Yeah, go ahead. I'm supposed to...
Yes.
Go ahead, you ask me.
First of all, Bill Murray is promoting Get Low, which is available today on DVD and Blu-ray. Do you want to say something about that, Bill?
Did you see it?
I saw it. It's great.
Why have I not seen this?
You could see it. It's on, you probably had an
What is it
opportunity
about?
to see it.
It's a movie that I made last year. It came out this year, actually. I made it in Georgia. And the star of the movie is Robert Duvall. And Sissy Spacek is in the film. And it's one of the best movies I've made.
It is a great movie.
All right, I'll tell you what. I will Get Low, and I will watch it. And I will recommend that my audience
He plays a funeral director.
Yeah, we thought, I think they thought, it was a Sony movie, but I think they thought it was going to get nominated for some Oscars. You know, they thought, not so much myself, but certainly Robert's performance is off. It's better than anything that I've witnessed. Better than anything I've worked with.
He's an amazing actor.
He is. But in this particular thing, this turn he did in this, I can't believe he didn't get nominated for an Oscar. It's just,
well, you hate the Oscars, don't you?
I don't hate the Oscars.
Yes, you do. In 2004, you did a movie called Lost in Translation, which you were brilliant in. Sean Penn, you went to the Oscars as much as you didn't want to because you're not a big fan of the Oscars. Sean Penn won for Mystic River, and afterwards you said you were angry that Sean Penn won. You felt you should have won, and you were pissed off at yourself for going to the Oscars. You true?
Well, that's not really correct.
Oh. It's a good story.
You could argue that, I was just sort of thinking, I won all the prizes up to it. I'd won every other award. I was just a little surprised, I suppose. But by the same token, Howard, and I think Sean Penn's been better in other movies than he was in Mystic River.
You felt you deserved it. You deserved the Oscar.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know.
You wanted it, though.
There are a lot better actors than I. Robert Duvall, for one.
Yeah, but you wanted.
I saw guys win. I saw like Kevin Costner win an Oscar over Paul Schofield. Then I thought to myself, now, hang on, because, hang on here. But I found even being nominated for an Oscar was like having a small, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's almost like having a small virus for a while, because you get a real kind of weird, inflated sense of yourself. And about 6 months after the Oscars, and I hadn't won, I realized, wow, I was kind of like mildly sick there. I had a condition I didn't even know about.
Wow.
And I realized that it's sort of an infection to be nominated for an Oscar. It's an honor and everything, but it's real subtle, kind of like ego poisoning, It makes you just a little too...
But I was glad.
So now I'm glad I didn't win because
no, you're not.
I wasn't ready to do it. Oh, I absolutely
Bill, listen, I find it charming.
Enough people saw the Oscars, they think I won. You'd be surprised how many people think I won.
No, but I find it charming. I find it charming that you got angry because it shows you really do care. Because you come off as such a relaxed guy. The fact that you actually cared if you won the Oscar shows me how human you are, and that's a good thing.
I think it's you kind of want to you don't want to compete like to be better than or something. You just want to do your best, like an actor says, I'm doing this well. I'm going to try and do that well,
Did you did you congratulate Sean Penn when he won, or did you walk away in a huff?
I didn't go in. I went to the party afterwards.
You did?
Yeah, sure.
Did you get laid that night?
Probably.
Isn't that a great thing? Right?
Yeah.
You know,
He doesn't even remember. It's such a,
Yeah, it was a tough night.
Did you rack up tremendous amounts of numbers in terms of women? I'm not asking you to brag. Was it in the hundreds or thousands? Are you Gene Simmons?
Oh, God.
I mean, really, Bill.
Now, who's Eugene Simmons?
Not Eugene.
Not
Gene.
Gene Simmons of Kiss is always talking about how many women. Did you have many, many women?
Well, you know, I had a couple really good ones. That's the best thing.
Did you have Sigourney Weaver?
No.
It's a shame.
Well,
I could see you two kids.
She was too good for me, but you know, we could have, you know. But she's a you know, powerhouse of a woman. She's a great woman.
Do you hate getting older?
No, it's okay.
I'm not thrilled with it.
Well, I read a good thing written by Henry Miller once that was an essay entitled "On Turning 80." He turned 80 years old, and people said, and he writes in it that, 80 years old, that's what? And he says, well, what people don't understand that are younger is when you're 80, you act 80 years old, but you're also capable of acting 40 years old, and 22 years old, and 15 years old. So you just contain all these other ages inside of you. You can still act like an infant. You can still act like an adolescent. You can still act like a kid.
And you like that. But your body physically, when it begins to, like, you love sports, it's harder to hit the ball. You
can't do the things even as a comedian you used to do.
Right.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I'm just asking.
How dare you, Robin?
Bill, I don't know about that.
What about Groundhog?
I may bark a little bit after I play basketball. But.
Bill, Groundhog Day. I love this movie so much. But did you like Andie MacDowell or did you hate her?
Well, I like her more now. Back then, she used to drive me crazy because I used to wait for her hair.
Ah, in other words,
she does have the best hair you've ever seen in your life. Better than your hair, Howard. She's got unbelievable hair.
It's similar to my hair. It looks like actual bees. It's like a beehive hairdo, I remember. So in other words, you would get aggravated because you really are the star of that movie. You made that movie fly, and you're sitting there ready to act. You're ready to do your thing. You feel energized, and you're sitting in your goddamn trailer waiting for this woman's hair to get done. Am I correct?
Well, it was a hard, you know, it's just, I had to do a lot of work on it. I was probably a little, you know, there was maybe a little more going on than just that, but.
What do you mean?
You know, when I look at the movie now, and I just remember one day where I had a scene with Andy, and I had to eat, I was stuffing cake into my mouth. I made the choice that I was going to be eating large pieces of cake through the scene.
Right.
And Andy kept blowing her lines, and it drove me crazy because I probably ate somewhere in the neighborhood of 40,000 calories worth of cake, and I'm not a barfer. So there I was with all this cake in me,
right.
And I do this scene, and I do it really great, and Andy didn't know her lines, and I was very frustrated. But when I look at the movie now, it really is I look at it and I went, God dang, look at that.
It's a masterpiece.
It really is. It is a great movie, and she's great in it.
She is.
Yeah.
But I hear what you're saying. With movies, they can save you. You can do 500 takes. But as the guy who has to be funny, and you know you've done something good.
Yeah, as the guy that had to eat the cake, I was not happy.
And so did it come down to that you wouldn't even speak to her?
No, that's not. You can't get movies done not speaking to people. You've got to get, you know, no matter what kind of person you're working with, you've got to get results.
Did you sleep with her?
No.
Gwyneth Paltrow?
No, I wish I did.
Scarlett Johansson?
Gwyneth Paltrow's she's the most attractive girl I've met.
She is sexy, right?
Better than Scarlett Johansson.
Gwyneth Paltrow is like a big human being. She's a really extraordinary person in many ways, and she's really kind too.
You wish you could make love to her?
Oh, I don't think about it. She's dating.
Oh,
no,
please.
she's got a husband and kids. I don't think about it.
Big deal.
She's a really wonderful girl.
I tell you, I could talk to you all day. I'm not going to hold you here all. But Bill Murray has a movie out, Get Low. It's available today on DVD and Blu-ray. It stars
Robert Duvall.
Bobby D.
Yeah,
Which Bobby D is a better actor, De Niro or Duvall, or you can't even separate them?
Well, you don't. You know, I don't like to live in a world of comparison. I've worked with them both, and they're both really great. You know,
right.
I'm probably friendlier along with Bobby D than with Bobby. So,
I see.
But I've known Bobby De Niro a long time, and I'm friendly with him, and we've shared a lot of things. Robert Duvall is a character. He's an absolute character. I think his but I will say his performance in this movie is the best I've ever witnessed. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think you're eccentric in the sense that, like, I've read that you show up to people's parties randomly. You're not invited. I'm not talking about celebrity parties. I'm talking about people, just people.
He just shows up at a person's house?
You just show up at people's homes. Is that true or false?
Well, as long as you bring something, it's the people that don't bring anything that are
Bill, that's wild.
You can crash a party.
A nice bottle of wine or champagne or something. People are like, oh, I guess I did invite him. They don't even remember. He looks familiar. I must know him. It's like that.
Wow.
As long as you behave well and you're willing to, dance, people are okay with you at a party, and if you pick up after yourself and you're polite. It's mostly about manners. I try to stress to my own boys, and I really do believe that, whatever your parents taught you about manners is the secret to most everything.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. See, this is why I got to get Bill in here.
Yeah.
I could tie him down and get these answers. You have a girlfriend right now?
No.
Nothing. When's the last time you got laid?
It was a weekday.
A long time? Have you gone a half a year without sex?
Huh? I think I may have done it once. I may have done that once. No, I'm not. It's.
You're not that hung up
celibate.
on it.
It's like landscaping. Yeah, no, you've got to, even in the winter, you have to do something.
Well, I just wonder what's going on over there. I got to find out. But what is it, Gary?
The movie people wanted us to know that he's up for an Independent Spirit Award this weekend.
Oh, really?
You didn't even know that.
Yeah, I knew I was nominated. I didn't realize it was this weekend. That means the Oscars are very close.
Yes, they are.
Does that mean you're going to go to the Independent Spirit Awards or not?
I'm hearing this right now. Kind of sudden.
What does that mean to be up? Isn't there an award ceremony?
Don't
you feel Bill should go?
If memory serves me correct, if the Oscars are the Oscars this Sunday.
Yes.
I think so. The Spirit Awards are this Saturday.
Okay.
And
it is a televised.
It's a televised event. Yeah, it's become a big deal.
Bill, if you don't go, I'll go as a representative of you.
You'll accept the award if he wins?
You want me to accept for you?
Well, if no one else is there may be a couple of other people from the film that'll be there, and they might just run up and grab it for me. But I don't even know. I've won a couple of those, and they're nice. It's a nice party. It's a good party. It's a much more relaxed party and more fun than the Oscars party. The Oscars party is pretty crazy.
Do you display awards? Do you have a whole trophy case?
They're all just sort of up in a corner, up on the wall.
That's the cool thing. If I ever got
up on a shelf.
That's the cool thing. If I ever got an award, like a cool award, Bill's got awards, I would keep them like in a shitty place and almost like I didn't care.
They're just there.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, those things. Yeah, I should put those in the garbage. To have a display case.
Oh, it's very
bad.
embarrassing.
Very gauche. Listen, Bill Murray, I would put my awards in the towel closet. You would see. Listen, Bill. Get in here one day. I know it's early for you. Come on in. Let's have a civilized discussion.
We can be fun.
Well, you sound good, Howard. Thank you. It's nice to speak to you, and I'm glad it's going on. How's this serious thing working out?
The serious thing is working out wonderfully. I've got to tell you, it is the most creative freedom I've ever had. And despite the fact that you think I disappeared, we have millions of followers here. It's a new medium. And the people that I work for here are very, very pleasant. And they really don't get involved, and they let us do our thing. And there's no interference from the government. So I love it.
Well, good for you. I'm glad that worked out.
I'm happy.
It was kind of, I know a lot of people don't have Sirius, and I would hear you occasionally in a rent-a-car,
Right.
That's where I'd get you. But,
great.
Unless you're renting a car.
Well, you could get me on your smartphone now.
And I was conflicted because it used to be XM and Sirius.
Right.
And now they're one, right?
That's right. They're one.
Yeah, and I really came down as an XM guy because it had Major League Baseball, and I really wanted to hear the out-of-town baseball games.
Well, now we're both
together.
Well, you can get us on this. Do you have a smartphone?
Not really.
See, you're like an anti-technology.
Does he carry a cell phone?
Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah, I have one now. It's a BlackBerry.
You got email?
No, I'm not an email guy.
Look at you.
See?
This is crazy. I love all this new technology.
You're certainly not on Facebook or Twitter.
You on Twitter? What's your name? I'll follow
There are
you.
guys. there's someone named Bill Murray on Facebook. But
it's not you.
I.
Steve Martin's on Twitter. I follow him. I read him. It's very good. Do you like Steve?
I haven't seen Steve in a coon's age. He had a funny thing that he did. He used to give people, when people would ask for his autograph, he'd reach in his wallet and he'd hand them a card. And you should find out what it said, but it was pretty much saying, this is just to acknowledge that you met me.
Yeah.
And so on. It's a really funny card. He spends time doing stuff like that.
Will you sign autographs for fans?
Sure.
You will. You're not uptight about that.
Well, I don't. The pros give me the creeps. The guys who show up at a
right, professionals
with lots and lots of things that they've collected.
Yeah.
Jeez, I hate to hang up on you. I had a whole bunch of questions for you about a bunch of different things, but I feel I'm holding you hostage.
That's all right.
Hope you're doing this from bed.
Howard, I want you to see this movie, and then
I will.
You tell me. But this is it's a really beautiful movie. This guy Aaron made a beautiful movie.
The movie's called Get Low. It's available today on DVD and Blu-ray. What are you doing today? What are you going to be doing?
Today?
Are you playing golf?
Today I might putt a little bit. I won a golf tournament last week in Pebble Beach.
I heard you were excited.
It was fun. Golf, no, today I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and find that Ghostbusters script. It's over there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll call Ivan and let him know you're reading it.
I have to call him too. Okay.
All right, Bill.
All right, you guys take care.
All right,
take
thank
the
you.
rest of the day off, will you? You work too much.
I know, I'm exhausted.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, I love you, and I appreciate you, and keep on doing what you're doing.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, Bill. Bill Murray.
Bye.
Bye,
the movie is called Get Low. Cut off my own mic.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I love that guy.
Oh, it's such fun to talk to him. He has that demeanor. You never know if he's disgruntled or if he's okay.
I wanted to get into like his relationship with Letterman because he goes on that show.
Yeah.
I want to find out.
Does he not do Leno?
I don't think so.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, I had him on for an hour just now.
I know. And you got to a lot, but you didn't get to that.
No, and I want to get into...
He wasn't giving up the women.
No, I'll get that out of him.